am Simone and you're watching Metal Mad TV. Enjoy! I'm happy to be in France. I love France, the people, the country, the food. So, and we're always having a good time here. Our fans here are super loyal and yeah, happy to be here. Super nice people, great musicians, great bands. So I think it's a nice package to have also more Dutch people on tour. That's pretty awesome. And I respect all musicians. Everybody is super nice, so couldn't wish for a better package, I guess. The Solar System, the songs which are on that EP were intentionally written for the holographic principle. When we went into the studio to record, to write and record the songs, those 6 songs were also written and recorded to be on holographic principle, but we ran out of space on the CD, so we had to make a choice. Some songs had to wait a little longer, and that's when we decided to put them on an EP and not on 5 different special editions of the holographic principle. We wanted to keep them together. We have not released an EP yet, so we thought that would be a nice idea. So it's not that we wrote those songs after the whole holographic principle was recorded. They are the songs that were written for that album as well. Well, everybody, the 5 guys in the band, they all write songs, and everybody has a home studio. And our producer Joost van den Broek would sit together with those people separately to work on their songs, and then the band would come together and finish off the songs and start rehearsing them, and then in the end recording them. So we don't sit together every weekend in the basement and play the songs live. We all live far apart from each other. Germany, Sicily, Belgium and the Netherlands, so we don't live in the same village. So we do a lot via the internet, and everybody writes their own songs at home, and then when they are more advanced we get together. That's a little bit how it goes. Well, some songs that I think were on the holographic principle were written years ago by certain band members, but then sometimes a song is not fully matured yet, you leave it be, and then when a new CD comes up you pick it up again. But the whole recording process normally takes about half a year, and writing the songs can take 1 or 2 years or 2 days. So it's very different, depends on every song, and each composer works differently. But yeah, we always have a little bit the cycle of within 2 years we tour, we write a CD, we record a CD. So it's always over a span of 2 years, I guess. From the EP, I really like Architect of Light. That's one of my favorite ones. And the music is written by Arjen, our drummer, and lyric by me. And I love the melody, you know, it's a song. I don't say that I'm into only metal, or I like jazz, or I like only this singer. I just fall in love with melodies, and Architect of Light has one of those melodies that just you connect with. Everybody has it with different songs, and guitar players might listen a lot to the guitar melodies, but I of course listen to the vocals a lot. But if I love a melody, then it doesn't matter which kind of music it is. It's music. Well, it's been an evolution of 15-16 years, of course, technique-wise, from a teenage girl into a grown woman. So we have a little visitor here, a little fly. So it's yeah, a lot of practice, a lot of experience, life experience, singing experience, and experimenting as well, getting out of the comfort zone and creating melodies that fit the music, I guess, under the guidance of vocal coaches, vocal teachers, working with producer if you have a good connection, people that challenge you, that push you out of your comfort zone and make you learn new stuff. That's cool. I always loved to sing. When I was 12, I did a part in a musical for my primary school. I was super nervous. I don't think I've ever been that nervous in my life before. And after that, I was never nervous anymore. And my music school teacher, she said you should get vocal lessons and do something with your voice, and that gave me the push to get started with vocal lessons. And I started listening to rock, metal music, and that's how it basically started. And then I got in touch with Mark. He was still in After Forever, and he then after Forever wanted to do a new project. He liked my voice, and that's a little bit how it went, yeah. Very, very chaotic, I guess. I have also a lot of demons, I guess, right? Like I'm fighting my demons daily, but yeah, it depends. When I'm on tour, I'm thinking about different things. You're very focused on work. You have interviews, you have sound check, VIP, you have the show, you have to save all your energy for the show. So I remain pretty calm. I don't do crazy stuff. And when I'm at home, I have a different day. I wake up early, I go to bed early. But when I'm on tour, I go to bed late and I wake up late, because when I'm home, I go to bed at 10 o'clock. When I'm on tour, I have to sing at 10 o'clock, so I have to be very well rested. So I'm constantly shifting routines. That's sometimes a little bit heavy, but yeah. Other than that, I invite you to have a look in my head if you're curious. But it's good that people cannot read each other's thoughts sometimes, I guess. Otherwise it would be very loud everywhere if you could hear everybody's thoughts. Well, it's my blog, Simone Style, 7 years old, and it's a little bit, used to be kind of a diary of things that I like. I like photography. And I started the blog for the EPICA fans in the beginning, because I always had questions about the girly stuff. And I travel a lot to see a lot of the world. I love to cook. I like makeup. I like artsy stuff. I don't really consider myself just a singer. I'm more of an artist, I guess. And I like visual stuff, so photography, videography. I love music. I have a lot of interest, and I put that all in the blog. So I'm having a little bit of nostalgic flashback band. I listen to Garbage again a lot. It used to be one of my teenage bands that I loved, and I started listening to them again. I am very old-fashioned. I did not want to have a Spotify account until a couple months ago, and now I like it. I finally can access all the music, because I used to import it on iTunes, put it on my phone, and then I somehow the iCloud doesn't work, and then you don't have your music, and it's like was becoming annoying. And like that I can explore different music that I maybe would never buy myself. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, I would like to listen to bands I listened to many years ago. When you get a little bit nostalgic, or you're like, oh, I'd like to listen to Radiohead or REM again, and Garbage. So. Well, music in general has a very therapeutic effect on people, not in particular metal music. I guess in metal music there's a lot of dynamics, there's aggression, and that can sometimes, like with sports as well, sometimes you need to have that outlet to become calm again, to put all your thoughts in the right order. And metal music has such a wide array of dynamics, I guess, so it's very hard at times, heavy, and sometimes it can be very peaceful as well. That's also a thing within EPICA, that we are a very diverse band, that we have a lot to offer in our music, and there's music for everybody. There's to enhance your emotions that you're feeling. Music can make you feel sad, can make you feel strong, can make you feel happy, can even maybe make you feel a little bit depressed, or if it hits you the right moment, then you can sometimes, or if you connect it to experiences in your life or phases in your life you go through. It's like, I always say, music is like an invisible friend or a therapist, so in this case. I feel very happy when someone tells that to you, because it means you've helped that person indirectly. We write music that's in our head, And by recording it in the studio, other people can listen to it too, and you can connect everybody through music. And I've had music that I love to listen to when I feel sad or when I want to feel happy, or I've have musical idols in the past, and if people feel that with Epica, that's a huge compliment. So always makes me very happy. Well, we haven't planned anything like with retrospect. 10 years was a big thing, 15 is a little bit in between. I guess with 20 years it will be something else. We've been so busy writing CDs, touring. We've had the Solar System now, we have Attack on Titan, we have a Japanese project we worked on, and we have some shows planned for the next year, but we're all kind of longing for a little bit of quiet time with family and friends, and writing a new CD. So we have not planned anything big. We do have a special show coming up in Tilburg in April, 14th of April, I'm not quite sure, where we celebrate our 1000th show. That can be a little bit seen as like 15-year anniversary, but not with that name. It's like our 1000th show. We're going to celebrate it in a venue, 013, where we had our very first show. So we thought that's like a nice full circle moment to celebrate it in Tilburg. Yeah, merci beaucoup.
Thank you.